Today we're going to replace the Bank 2 Sensor 1 O2 sensor on a 2AZ Camry. This is a 2004, part numbers apply. The different years sometimes have different part numbers. I don't know if it matters or not, but you can go to a Toyota parts website and put in your year, make, and model, and you'll come up with the right O2 sensor surely. So the bank number refers to whether it's on the side of the engine that has cylinder 1. Now this is a 4-cylinder engine, so there is not a second bank. Cylinder 1 is one of these cylinders. However, if you get bank 2, what it's really talking about is that it's not this sensor. So bank 1, sensor 1 is this sensor. Bank 2, sensor 1 is this sensor. Since we're doing bank 2, sensor 1, it's not this sensor right here in the manifold. If you have a sensor up here, it's also not that sensor. That is the California only O2 sensor that goes on top of the manifold right there, and you'll be missing a heat shield. Instead, you're gonna find bank 2, sensor 1 right here after the flex pipe underneath the car. Now, you're going to need some PB Blaster if it looks particularly rusty. This is going to, help break down the rust. And you're also going to need one of these O2 sockets on a breaker bar. With these, you can put the socket through the wire and then put it on the sensor as needed. I'm just going to use a little 3/8 breaker bar with this socket, and we're going to go ahead under the car and take off the O2 sensor. Now I've got some PB Blaster on it. I'm going to try loosening it some more. Alright, well I had to cut off the wire because it started rounding. So I switched to this 22mm socket and a big old breaker bar. And it came off with a bang. Alright, what do you think? This one looks perfectly good, right?
I mean, she's a little rough.
Well, anyway, that's garbage, so it's
getting out of here.
There it goes. Okay, amazing. There we go. Yeah. So, let's tighten that up. There's probably a spec for how tight that's supposed to be, but, who cares? And also, just plug it back in like this. It's not in focus. Focus! Focus, there we go. Get out a little 3/8 torque wrench, slap it on this sucker. If it's in inch pounds, put 360. If it's in foot pounds, put 30. And there you go. And that's the end of the technique. Oh. Now we're going to start the car and it'll immediately go away. Immediately. It actually did go away immediately. It was like, whoa, there's an air fuel mixture in there and it's good. All right.
That is
no more check engine light.
In the history of ever.
That's pretty funny. Okay, well I didn't show that the light was on before the video, but it was, I promised, or my sibling's car would not be here.